Ethan, Oliver, Ralph. It's been a while. There are a couple things that have happened with Senor Ralph. He went to go see Zonda. Zonda. He gets 2 hours with Zonda a day, and he's thinking of even moving up to Tijuana from the Yucatan Peninsula, moving from the far southeastern side of the country to the far northwestern, right next to Los Angeles, so that he can be closer to Xander and so that his trips to the United States will be less time intensive and less expensive because he's low in money. Now, I should mention that he has made routine monthly visits. To his credit, he is keeping up with the monthly visits to see Xander. Since they left, Ethan Ralph has made Cerro. Is that the word in Spanish? Cerro Eformente to visit Rosie. He named this daughter after his own mother, the person that he says is the only woman who has ever truly loved him. So, a name that he bestowed upon his daughter as a sign of utter respect and admiration for the woman that gave him life. And since they have left, he has seen her several times. Really makes you think, huh, chat? Rosie who? So he posted this. I'll play this because why not? I think this is a DSP's reaction to him saying that he's going to go see Zonda.
This guy has no idea what he's talking about at all. He's slurring his words. He's obviously drunk, high, or both. He's a fucking human embarrassment who is a grown adult, and he's talking about cutting.
Oh, this is Ralph cut that promo, and then DSP responded to it, and his takedown was actually pretty funny. Ralph is so obvious that even DSP can get like a surface level read on him, and being like, "Wow, what a fucking embarrassment."
A promo, but he's not a pro wrestler, right? He's saying Mark all the time. He's just like the most embarrassing version of man, honestly. Like, he's not even his own self. He thinks in his mind he's a wrestler cutting promos. Dude, you're a guy in sunglasses with a Tijuana Republic hat, a Los Angeles Killstream hoodie, sitting in a knockoff gamer chair that probably is worth about $20, with the black and white filter on for some godforsaken reason, and a low quality video, right? You're making a 6-minute promo that literally has no fucking point. You're talking to your better. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You're talking to your better. Ouch. I like how he brings up that it's in black and white. If you don't know, Ralph puts all his videos in black and white now because he looks so... I think he's like dying of liver failure or something. His skin looks fucked. He looks genuinely like he's about to die. It's like he has rosacea or something. His skin is so splotchy and gross. Like, it has to be, like, I don't know, his kidneys or livers or both are fucking failing. It's really nasty. The other thing that Ralph has been up to is that, fucking hookers is one. Actually, I think I'll save that to after the fucking hookers. CBDWB says, and this is a really funny post. He says, "Dude, I saw you going Arriba at Hong Kong last night. Tried to say what's up, but you were on a mission. Isn't that a great place?" Ralph says, "No way you saw me, lol. I stayed at that night at their hotel. It's really nice. No chicks, but I saw some in the club, of course." So he went to a strip club, and I guess he's too poor to even buy it, but it's actually a brothel. It's like a proper brothel. So he's saying he's saying that he rented a hotel room at a brothel? Can you imagine a more disgusting place to lay your head for a night? Like, you're sleeping on so much Mexican spunk in that fucking room, bro. What the fuck are you doing? I don't know if they're like extra cheap because it's like you want to save mucho dinero, you can sleep on the spunk bed. Hey, I give you a friend's discount. Hey, just for you, gringo. It's nice and warm for you. And I was like, "Oh boy, a friend's discount for me with my American dinero? Don't mind if I do." And yes, I have seen that you kept the bed nice and warm for me. So he went to a strip club, and I guess he threw so many ones that he ran out of cash for like a prostitute, and then he left. By the way, this is the really funny thing. Um, oh wait, let me make sure there's nothing it should not be on the screen when I scroll past this. It's 180 a night and 235 a night on Friday and Saturday, so he can afford approximately $180 a night for a hotel room. That's a lot of money. 180 a night? That's a lot. That's a lot for like a hotel. I think it's like $100 a night for a hotel usually if it's like a nice hotel. 180 is a lot. So he's spending 180 a night. Actually, how much did he? What time did he go? On Monday. Okay, so he did get the 180 right. But then he gets this double king bed. Or queen bed with a hot tub. And he spent 180 a night and then didn't have a prostitute over from the brothel. So it's like, why spend all that money to sleep in one of the two sides beds and then not do anything? Someone was posting reviews, by the way. And let's see, where are they? Oh, here's the reviews. Okay, great. Hotel Cascadas. Stay away from dangerous. They opened my hotel room at 4:30 a.m. while I was sleeping and demand I pay them $300. They wouldn't leave unless I gave them money. This place is not safe. Don't bother getting any rooms for the jacuzzi. Tried 2 different ones. It takes about an hour to fill and the water is warm at best. The water is also very dirty. It's grayish in color and when you drain it there are black debris remaining. Decent rooms for the price, but very loud, being right above the club. Get a room about above the 3rd floor. So that's Ralph living it up like a king in Tijuana. What the fuck was the third thing I was going to show you? I had it, and then I decided to put it off, and then I lost it. That's how it goes. Oh, this. Okay, so, like I mentioned, he's in Merida, which is in the Yucatan, and he's trying to move up to Tijuana so he can be closer to Xander, so he can see Xander every month, but never talk about Rosie ever again for as long as he lives. He has decided that he wants to rent this place in particular that has a wonderful view of what I believe is the sun setting over the Pacific Ocean. A true Baja California vantage of the beach right there. Ralph says, who wants to live in Tijuana with this view every night on the beach? I could do it on my own, $750 a month, but it's more than my current rent, and I love Merida. So the rent for this shack in Baja California, in Tijuana, on the beach, is $750 a month. And Ralph can't afford this. He'll never admit this, but he can't fucking afford $750 a month. And then he says, I'm dead serious, no joke, $750 I could pull by myself easily. Of course, I could afford $750. I mean, that's like poverty level rent in the United States, but you know, I pull that every night, matter of fact. I could afford that. Literally, he says that he makes $500 a night, and he is begging for a roommate in Mexico to afford $750 a month. I could pull by myself easy, but living alone in Tijuana? Why is living alone in Tijuana different than fucking Merida, bro? The chick I made out with on the plane in August is moving down the block, so she's she's trying to get someone else. I never actually made out with a random on a plane. Highly recommend. This guy has suffered like alcohol-induced brain trauma at this point, and now he just lives in like a teenage boy fantasy, pulling like $20 a night for 8 hours a stream, and he can't afford a fucking shack on the beach. What a pitiful fucking existence, bro. Ralph's really circling. He's not going to be around. I have a feeling that he's not going to be around very long because he's at the point where it's like he's had a couple dead cat bounces. And they're not happening anymore. Like, he's too afraid to go out and do anything to get attention anymore. So he just hides in the avocado house in Mexico. And then occasionally, like, posts a tweet that's, like, funny enough to talk about.